What is up, everybody? The Hunter GT with TheHunterGT.com. That's right, go check out the website. What is going on today? Brand new coils from NoktaMakro are out for the Simplex Plus. The SP22 is the review of the day. The SP24 right here, 24 centimeters long, 9.5 inches by 5 inches. That review was up yesterday, linked down in the video description below. Brand new coils. They are on the way from the distributor and NoktaMakro, so pre-order them now. Get your pre-orders in now. I am a NoktaMakro dealer. Hit me up. TheHunterGT@gmail.com is my email address, or use the contact form over on the website, TheHunterGT.com. $110 for these bad boys, roughly. They're like 109.67 or something like that. $10 for the cover if you want to get an extra cover. Why do I say extra? Because they do come with the cover already with the coil. Comes with the coil bolt attachment as well, so you're all set, ready to go. Put it on the lower stick. 487 grams. Or no, I'm sorry. This one's 487. This one's 487. Now getting backwards. This one's 493. So pretty close. 487, 493. They're both about 2 ounces lighter than the stock 11-inch DD coil right here. This is the SP28. It is 28 centimeters across, or 11 inches across. It is a round circular coil just like this one. All three of them DD, this one being the only elliptical, the SP24. But you already had your day in the sun, the SP24. This is for the SP22 today, so get out here. So 540 grams for this one, 493 for this one. So right at 2 ounces lighter, which is pretty significant once you get it on the end of the stick. But as you can see, it's a little bit thicker. It's a little bit taller. It's just, yeah, they're sturdy, super sturdy coils. Most stuff from NoktaMakro is, though. The coil ears are nice and strong, just like on the Simplex. It's a very good coil too, the SP11. Don't throw it away. Don't throw it away just because new coils came out. Don't throw out your SP28 or anything like that. So here we go. Well, there it is. It's a little bit lighter, $110. Comes with attachment, all that good stuff. What do you say we go run it through some air tests, some separation, all that good stuff, and check it out. Oh, one further note, you must be on 2.7X firmware. It will not work with 2.68 or 2.6X, any of the older firmwares. You must be on one of the 3 new firmwares, 2.76, 2.77, 2.78. I do prefer 2.77. I am not a huge fan personally of the new update. To each their own. I've heard the argument. I've heard both sides of the story as far as all that goes, from NoktaMakro, from all the supporters and everything like that. And it's up to you what you like. I personally prefer 2.77. I like to have the extra depth with the fringy, bouncy ID. I don't mind that at all. Me personally, you do your thing, I'll do mine. Without further ado, shut your face, Hunter GT. Let's go test out this SP22. All right, maxed out in the new extra sensitivity setting in the park mode. The new park mode, the new, fully maxed out basically. So it's definitely popping and chattering. We got 3 sizes of copper, 3 sizes of silver, 2 Civil War era relics right there, a bullet and a button, and then a thin 8K gold ring. Let's try the Indian head penny first. Real nice hits, 7, 8. And it starts to modulate at about 9, 10. We're still getting nice hits. So it starts to drop off at about 13, 14 inches. Copper penny here. Or a wheat penny. So the modulation is good at 9, 10. It starts to drop off. Out to about 12 or so, we start to lose it. Large French Synth time, 1840s. Good hits at 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Man, we're getting that thing out to like 14 inches before we start to lose it in the EMI. Small silver Merc dime. Nice and loud. Getting that out at 9, 10, and we start to drop off at about 11. At about 11, here we go with a silver quarter. Nine, 10, and we're starting to lose it. We're still getting it at a foot. Well, we lose it past that at about 13. Large Walker. $50 silver. $9, $10, $11, $12. We're still getting it at $13. We're getting some hits at $14, but we're starting to lose it out there at $14. Thin 10K gold ring, super thin. 8K, I want to say, actually. I think it might even be 8K. Super thin. Getting it out to 9, 10, 11. And we're really starting to break up after 11. Eagle button. Good hits at 8, 9, 10. We're starting to break up. 11. We're still getting hits at 11. 12. Man, some guys, you know, there are plenty of guys out there that have air test type soil. Calabash Digger being one of them. Plenty of guys in Florida. The beach hunters over there, a lot of them don't deal with any sort of black sand in their beaches. It's almost inert type soil. So you can get close to this in many medium to low soils. Pretty good. This I almost said silver bullet. I got werewolves on the mind. A lead bullet from the Mexican War, pre-Civil War. Getting that out to 9, 10, 11, no problem. Try different angles with it. Some of these bullets, different angles will start to pick up a little better. Yeah, we're getting it at a foot. So everything seems to pretty much drop off past a foot, you know, 13 inches. We got scratchy with some of the big stuff. But yeah, most of this real good out to 9, 10 inches. Even the ring and the little button, 9, 10 inches, starts to drop off. The modulation really kicks in about the 8-inch mark onwards, and you start to get those wispy signals. So the modulation quite good on the Simplex, quite good on this coil and that SP22. Real good. So let's go check out some separation, recovery speed, iron, nail test, stuff like that. Let's go. All right, here we go. Number one question I usually get asked with the Simplex, and we saw this in the last video with the SP22, is can it gold prospect? Can it hit small gold nuggets, HunterGT? Well, let's find out. We saw the SP22 could definitely hit these 2 nuggets. It struggled on this small one. That's a sub-gram. Let's take a look at these before we do it here. So this is a 0.3 gram picker, a 0.3, zoom in there, 0.3 grams on the dot right there. Really flat, little gold nugget. Listen to it. Makes a noise, makes a nice little thunk when you drop it. All right, so there you go, 0.3 grams right there. This one is sub 10th gram. It does not even show up on a 10th gram scale, so it's 0.0 grams. It does not even register on my little scale. I don't have a grain scale. I need to get one, but you definitely have to measure that one in grains. It makes a little noise. It makes a little noise. So it's got a little mass. So not as much as like an earring backing or an earring or something, a tiny earring. Definitely not. So I'm in park mode. I've already tested all the other modes. They don't really hit the small one. Even in all metal mode, it's just a tiny threshold dip. So we'll crank it up all the way in park 1. Seems to be the most sensitive mode, honestly. I can triple hit it. That's pretty impressive for a 0.3 gram target. Lift the coil, and probably 4 or 5 inches right there, and it's starting to break off. Let's try the little one. So we can hit it, but it really struggles. I mean, you can barely hear that through the EMI. And if I turn it down to where it's real stable with no EMI, you can just barely hear it. I mean, you probably never dig that in a million years. So, still hits that one. No problem. So there we go. Do I consider the Simplex a gold prospector? I've always said it. No. Get a gold cruiser. Get a AU gold finder from NoktaMakro. Even get a cruiser or an amphibio. But yeah, it will hit the small stuff for sure. It's a very sensitive machine. The 5x10 that we saw yesterday, or the 9.5x5, the SP22, is just slightly more sensitive, however. All right, recovery speed test. And I always show off recovery speed at coil width apart, but I'm not gonna do that this video. I'm gonna leave it at the width of the SP24 video, 5 inches apart, basically. So 4 dimes, let's see, 2 of them inside of the coil width there. So let's check it out. I'm gonna lift it up a little so we're not double hitting. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm in field mode right now. Field mode, we're gonna check them all. 1, 2, 3, 4. So pretty quick. Let's get stupid. We can definitely get it to miss. Yeah, if I do that, I can get it to miss. But we don't need to swing that fast now, do we? Park 1, let's try. Got to get really fast to get it to miss. Part 2. Can't get it to miss in part 2. Beach. Get it to miss very quickly. A stupid swing speed. All metal. Very fast, just like part 2. So all metal and part 2, ultra fast, ultra fast. On to the next part. Let's go bust out some nail tests. All right, here we go. Nail tests with the SP22. Got that iron audio turned on. As we can see, all iron, no high tones. Put that there, straighten you out. It's kind of a bent nail. Trying to straighten it out the best I can. They got moved on me. Straightening them out, I had to use 2 nails right here to make a long one. Had to use 2 nails here. I'm kind of cheating. But it's a legit cheat. It's a legit cheat. So, and then that one's just like maybe we'll move it down a little so the fatter part is towards the coin. The fatter part now is toward the coin there. So there we go. We're not going to cheat. No BS here on the HunterGT channel. Let's listen. Definitely hitting on number 1. Kind of a weird tone, but it's definitely hitting it. Number 3. Definitely hitting it. Number 2. It's only hitting it one way. If I do that, if I cherry pick it, so that's what you need to do. If you're getting one-way hits or these little pops like this, if you're getting that, listen, that little pop, pop, sounds like a little chicken. Pop, pop. That's when you go in and start doing this. That's when you start scrubbing, all right? That's when you start scrubbing. Number 4. Number 4 is the last way. So it loves that. Number 2, only one way. Number 3, it's doing that chicken bop both ways. And number 1 and 4 is just outright hitting it, no problem. So again, 6 of 8 basically. Maybe 7 of 8, right? Because it was doing the one way thing on that one. It was doing the one way on 2. So maybe 7 of 8. Dare I say, it blips a little more than the 5x10. The 5x10 gives a little cleaner signal because it is a less wide coil. Let's be honest here. It's 3.5 inches narrower than this one. So we don't expect this one to do as well on a nail test. This one's made for a little more depth, not as much separation, okay? This is made to be a smaller deep coils still compared to the smaller than the 11-inch, but still give you a nice amount of depth, but not quite as good a separation as that 5x10, obviously. So here we go, number 1 in the number 2 spot. Here we'll go number 1. No problem. We'll go 3. Hitting it, pretty scratchy, but it's hitting it. Number 2. It's giving you little cracks and pops, that's it. Cherry pick it, no problem. Cherry pick it, no problem. All right, last way is number 4, and it does not like that. But only the expensive detectors really like that one. Not always. Some of those $60 bounty hunters can pass this, actually. All right, so there we go. So again, like what, a 6 of 10 on that maybe, but a much blippier. As you can hear, it doesn't tone it as nice as the SP22 did, being the narrower coil. It can get in there a little easier and a little bit better in iron. Like I said, this one's going to be a little bit deeper though. So there you guys go. Fairly impressive, these 2 new coils. I am quite impressed with them. They definitely increase the sensitivity on the Simplex right out the gate. They increase the sensitivity, they increase the separation, they absolutely increase the iron work right away. So yeah, I think they're performing. We can run it over here. I guess a lot of you guys probably run field mode. Just real quick before we'll just do the middle spot real quick in field mode. I know a lot of you guys probably do field mode, and that was Park 1. So Park 2 with that faster separation might be even a little better. I'll leave it up to you to do some of these. I don't want to give it all away, guys. You guys got to do some of this yourself. I'm just giving you the push. Right, so obviously it hits 1. Hitting 3, okay. 2. We're still getting only one way on 2. But you definitely investigate that. You do this, and then listen. Oh boy, number 4. Oh, I hit it over. I don't think it matters. Number 4 is easy. Number 4 is easy either way, even with the nail. The nail's bent, kind of. You can see the nail's a little bent. But there it is, guys. So field mode, park mode, definitely working, no problem. Yeah, so these coils, these 2 new coils, SP22, SP24, definitely an improvement over the 11-inch if you are talking separation, if we are talking, you know, getting in there into the tight spots, the iron test. They're definitely an improvement over that 11-inch. Keep it though, keep that SP28 in case you want to go real deep someday. Simplex is quite a deep machine with these 2.7x firmware updates. There you guys go. Hope you enjoyed the video. The Hunter GT signing off. I will see you on the next video.